Hello, you huggable lollipops. I am Joseph the Huggist, and this is Outdated Tryouts. And today I'm playing Sega Dreamcast, a system I haven't played in about 20 years, so I'm a little unfamiliar with this controller. And it's a Sonic game, Sonic demo, I mean. So I found a Dreamcast at Goodwill for, I think it was around $30. I picked it up, and it's Sonic Adventure 2. I picked it up, and I don't have that many Dreamcast games at all. I think I have Sega Rally 2, and that's about it. And a roller coaster game that I'm not going to open because it's sealed, and I'm not really a roller coaster fan anyways. But Retro Game Treasure sent me the trial for Sonic Adventure 2, and I'm like, well, that's perfect. I have a show about demos, so yeah. Ironically, just this day I found another Sega Dreamcast for $20, but it came with a controller and two of the VMUs, third-party VMUs, and I picked it up mainly for the VMUs and the controller. I plugged it in, and I didn't think the Dreamcast works anymore, but one of the memory cards, I'm just going to call them memory cards, it's easier for me. One of the memory units does not work, but the other one does, which is great because I didn't have a single one that worked, and I got an extra controller, so that's perfect for me. And I like Dreamcast. If anything breaks, alright, anything breaks on it, then I have a working one. Yeah, it's been a long time. I remember skateboarding in Dreamcast with Sonic, but man, it's been a super long time since I've played any Dreamcast games. So is this considered a good game, or like, I don't know. It's got a lot of Sonic's feel to it. Whoa. So I had a Dreamcast. My family had a well, my brother had a Dreamcast actually, and then he got rid of it. Huh. What's this do? Is that good? He got rid of it, and I would always use his Dreamcast. Is that an enemy? Yep. That sounded weird. I would use his Dreamcast, and I mainly played WWF Royal Rumble, which I thought was a great game when I was a kid, which shows you how bad my opinions are when I was a kid. You can jump on this rail, right? Yep. It's now I look back and I don't have that fond memories. I just think it was cool that you could play a Royal Rumble with that many guys. So when I found this, I was like, cool, I can collect Dreamcast games now, and they are so hard to find, like really hard to find, honestly. Oh, that's cool. So I've been looking for them for like a month now, or longer. I think it's been a few months, and I've found just Sega Rally 2 is the only one I wanted to buy, and that's just to make sure I could test the system to make sure it works right. So the roller coaster game, Retro Game Treasure sent me that, and they also sent me this. Most Dreamcast games are way more expensive than like other retro systems. What I'm really excited about is to eventually get the 2K games on this because I'm a sports gamer. I make no bones about that. I've played sports. I think the last few sports games were like man, I have a few different sports demos up there already, like of NFL Fever and stuff, and oh, that's fun. So that, like, they were started out in that system. I've never played them on this system, so I always wanted to. That's awesome. Man, I keep going right into that. So yeah, I'm excited to have, I finally have a memory card, so. Oh man. So that does help a lot. A significant amount. Because I didn't want to pay for that stuff, and a lot of what I try to look for is secondhand, like, wow. Did I have to hold down on that? Am I gonna die here? I'm hoping that was just a glitch in the demo. So a lot of what I'm looking for is mostly from thrift stores and stuff, and you don't find a lot of Dreamcast games in thrift stores. Aw, man. I find a lot of PlayStation 2, PS3, Wii, and you're supposed to. Yeah, that was me. It's supposed to hold down, I guess. And a lot of Xbox 360s, and occasional Xbox game. I saw a Sega Saturn game for the first time in my life. I almost fell again. Oh, son of a bitch. Platforming in Sonic sucks. I completely love the Sonic games, but platforming in them is atrocious at times. So I actually saw a Sega Saturn game for the first time in my life. And that was at a Goodwill today, and it wasn't a special Sega Saturn game, or else I would have bought it. It was NHL, like 97 or something, and so I wasn't particularly great. But I also saw there was this kid who was also game hunting, and he was able to find Resident Evil 4 on the Wii there, so I was just a little bit too late. The vast majority of my collection has come from thrift stores and stuff. This is pretty fun. Rather just walk up the stairs. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Come on. Come on, Sonic. There you go. Wait, do I need 5 more rings to get through that? Oh no. Oh, that's a famous part. Why? It just says gun at the top? What the hell? This is insanity! How are you supposed to know where everything is ahead of you? It's fun insanity, but it's still insanity. Rank E.
Not my day.
Coming 2001.
Coming 2001.
Oh, it actually said it? Jesus, 10th anniversary Sonic. So I enjoyed that a lot, actually. That's a pretty short demo. I think I'm going to play that one more time. See if I can do that any better. Because I keep, like my Xbox, I keep the Dreamcast unhooked and in storage until I want to play it. Oh, they're not making me go through the cutscene again. They probably figured a lot of people are going to want to play that. Probably quite a few times. So I keep the Dreamcast locked away, mainly because I don't have any games for it. Just the three that I talked about. Man, I'm taking out these cars on the road. Whenever I used to play that, like, not play this as a kid, but whenever I remember this when I was younger, I always considered that like San Francisco. Which I've never been there. It just feels like San Francisco to me. Man. Do 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 do. So a lot of people, since I have Sonic on, I'll talk about Sonic. I love the first Sonic game. I absolutely adore it. And I remember the first time I beat that game. It was on that emulator of my PlayStation Portable. It was the first time I actually beat Sonic because I put so much time into it. And that was like the first time I really felt accomplished beating a video game, is when I beat Sonic 1 for the first time. Whoa. I know a lot of people like thinks I'm under the Rare company where Sonic 1 is my favorite game of a lot of Sonic games. Ooh. Awesome, I got up here. And wow, that was cool. And I think what a lot of people like have said is like Sonic CD or Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic 1 is just the game I played the most of. It was everywhere, so. And Sonic 2 was everywhere too. Those games have held up way better than... Wow, that was pretty cool. Than a lot of the other games. Like, there's been a lot of Sonic games. They've also been the most accessible. And I ran up the stairs last time. I'm gonna go over here on the floating platform thingies. So is there a water stage in this game? Two, or because those were always the worst. So is there a way to lose at this part, or just keep... Oh, whoops, sorry. Just keep on running and there's no real tense part to this, or... Wow, that was awesome. The truck ran into me. I just floated out of it. God, I hope it's not like that in the real game. So there's the goal. Is there anything this way? Can you go sneak under that goal? Nope. Alright, well. Whee!
Not my day.
Coming 2001.
Alright, well, thanks for hanging out with me for about 16 minutes or so. I will see you next week for another demo. Bye.